Late evening. Uh, this My name is Karun Lama, and this late evening I am going to cover this few topics on AMED 002, uh, sustainable development issues and challenges. Please give me a moment. Uh, I'm sure that not this is not the time for this live session anyway. um, Given the situation and the kind of uh, a time for revision, I think uh, utilization of time must be done. As a few of you may know me, um, that the day hours are totally occupied with the 9 to 5, 9 to 6 schedule. So I'm making this live session. I'm starting this live session now, this late evening, late night, uh, just to just to get this overview, just to quickly revise a few of the topics from this paper. Just give me a few moments. দিনৰ দিনটোত একেবাৰে সময় নাপাওঁ. So this is the time which I'm trying to utilize for this revision of this paper. I have a few more papers to cover to prepare for this upcoming exam. Although I've been taking some live classes, like an almost on daily basis, but these subjects this is my subject, so my subjects which I need to appear for the upcoming exams, uh, which is for the MA in Political Science at IGNOU. So parallelly, I feel that if someone who will be watching later on, I know that people uh, will not be connecting now, and given the time, it's midnight, it's noon. Oh, sorry, it's midnight, not noon. Pardon. So it may appear like, it may sound like মই নিজে নিজৰ লগতে কথা পাতি আছো. Anyway, let's to make this revision effective, to make this study productive. I'm choosing this medium. Uh, Also, I needed I needed I'm in need of the practice of teaching online. I'm getting very casual now, not in a mood to prepare, but given the circumstances that I'm, so please give me some moment. Really sorry, the mic is not working properly. Uh, let's uh, let's manage with this default mic. So let's begin. Uh, this is MED 002, Sustainable Development Issues and Challenges. Uh, Here are the topics that I have with me here on the screen. You may just go through. I'll go through basically. Um these are very frequently asked topics that I have found from the that I've uh, taken from the previous year questions, question papers. Uh, ইয়াতে যিবিলাক গোটেই কিতাপখনত যিমানকেইটা টপিকছ আছে তাৰে ভিতৰৰ পৰা যিবিলাক পাষ্ট ইয়াৰ্ছ কুৱেশ্যন পেপাৰ্ছৰ পৰা মই লৈ এইখিনি থুলমূলকৈ ইয়াৰ নোটছ হিচাপে মই থ্ৰু through help from AI, I have this accumulated this notes. I'll go through them. Basically, this is not a class, neither it is a session of such with which will be of quality. Um, but this is just a revision, kind of a just a reading session, you may say. So, human development approach to the study of sustainable development. সেইটো বিষয়ে repeatedly question পাইছিলোঁ. So here is the um, summary of, or you may say it's a short note or a model answer also. The human development approach to the study of sustainable development place people at the center of development and focus on improving the quality of human life. Sustainable development পঢ়াৰ যিটো approach, কেইবাটাও approach আছে, যেনেকৈ human development approach, and next we will see that ecosystem approach. তাৰে মাজত যিটো আজি first যিটো topic আমাৰ human development approach, সেইটো that approach is uh, what it does is it places people at the center of the development আৰু focus কৰে to improve the quality of human life. These approaches emphasize that development should expand the choices, capabilities, and opportunities available to individuals while ensuring sustainability of resources. So, এই প্ৰচেছসমূহে যিটো মানৱ বিকাশ যিটো এপ্ৰ'চেছ চেণ্টাৰ্ড যিটো কেন্দ্ৰিত যিটো approaches, these are plural, yes, these approaches, what it does is it emphasize that development should expand the choices, capabilities, and opportunities. ডেভেলপমেণ্টে কি কৰিব লাগে, ডেভেলপমেণ্টে এক্সপাণ্ড কৰিব পাৰিব লাগিব, কৰিব লাগে যে চইচেছবিলাক হওক, কেপাবিলিটিছবিলাক হওক, আৰু অপৰচুনিটিছবিলাক available to individuals while ensuring sustainability of resources. This is important, like sustainability of resources is important, this point. Next, human development is not limited to economic growth. Obviously, we know that as the word itself implies that human development is development of humans, right? So human development is not limited to economic growth. Kebol economic growth like limited নহয়, but includes social justice, equity, and well-being. It recognizes that poverty, inequality, কি গণ্য কৰে poverty যিটো this what we call in Hindi as bhukmari, inequality, that is not being equal, and lack of access to resources are major obstacles to sustainable development. Therefore, development must aim at both economic progress and human welfare. তাৰ কাৰণে ডেভেলপমেণ্টে aim কৰিব লাগে both economic progress আৰু human welfare. Okay, next. The major human development approaches include human development into approach. তাৰ major into approaches কি include কৰে? Number one is basic needs approach. Basic needs. That means human development approaches or types সমূহ বুলি ক'ব পাৰোঁ আমি. Basic needs approach. Second is capability approach. Third is livelihood approach. Fourth is equity and justice approach. Let's see one by one each among them. Basic needs approach. Basic needs approach, what it does, it focuses on fulfillment of essential needs. Essential needs সমূহ fulfillment focus কৰে, যেনেকে food হওক, shelter হওক, health, education to ensure a minimum standard of living. Next, capability approach emphasizes enhancing human capabilities and freedom so that individuals can lead productive and meaningful lives. Capability approach capacity বা যিটো capability or freedom to emphasize কৰে, enhance কৰাৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত যাতে individuals সকলে ব্যক্তিসকলে productive আৰু যিটো meaningful to অৰ্থপূৰ্ণ life জীৱন যাপন কৰিব পাৰে. Next, livelihood approach. What is livelihood approach? Livelihood approach places people at the center and stresses sustainable use of resources for securing livelihoods and reducing poverty. What is the fourth one? Fourth one is the equity and justice approach. It highlights intragenerational and intergenerational equity. মই কিতাপখন চাওঁতে এই দুটা টপিকৰ ওপৰতো খুব কুৱেশ্যন অহা দেখিছিলোঁ. What is intragenerational and intergenerational equity? So sometime later we'll also cover this thing about these two terms, the difference. Just taking this note today. Next, these approaches stress participatory development. এই approaches সমূহে কিহত বেছি গুৰুত্ব বেছি মানে হেৰি কৰে, what is emphasizes is participatory development, involvement of local communities and respect for indigenous knowledge systems. They also emphasize they also emphasize that environmental protection and economic development must go hand in hand. একেলগে যাব লাগিব, একেলগে যোৱাটো ওপৰত এম্ফেচাইজ কৰে, যাতে ইনভাইৰমেণ্টেল প্ৰটেকশ্যনো হ'ব লাগে, লগতে ইকনমিক ডেভেলপমেণ্টো একেলগে হ'ব লাগে. Thus, human development approaches provide a comprehensive framework. Human development approaches provide a comprehensive framework provide by integrating human well-being, social equity and environmental sustainability, ensuring that development benefits the largest number of people without degrading the natural resource base. The natural resource base শেষ নোহোৱাকে যিটো degrade নোহোৱাকে যিটো development যি ধৰণে largest number of people benefit কৰে by integrating human well-being, social equity and environmental sustainability. So that is provided by human development approach. Now let's see what is the ecosystem approach to the study of sustainable development. What is ecosystem approach to the study of sustainable development? The ecosystem approach to the study of sustainable development is based on the understanding that nature is a comprehensive and interconnected system ইক'চিষ্টেম এপ্ৰ'চ যিটো ছাষ্টেইনেবল ডেভেলপমেণ্টৰ ষ্টাডিৰ যিটো ইক'চিষ্টেম এপ্ৰ'চে কিহৰ ওপৰত বেছ কৰে, ইট ইজ বেছড অন দ্য আণ্ডাৰষ্টেণ্ডিং সেই আণ্ডাৰষ্টেণ্ডিং ওপৰত বেছ কৰে that nature is a comprehensive মতলব এটা complete, no, full and interconnected link থকা system in which human beings are an integral part. এইটো এটা strategy হয় for the integrated management of land, water and living resources that promotes conservation and sustainable use in an equitable way. Okay, so this approach recognizes that development must take place within the limits of ecosystems so that ecological balance is maintained. So it is clear that in ecosystem approach of to the study of sustainable development, basically here it is stressed upon the um, system. It is stressed upon the strategy strategy for integrating like management of land, water, living resources গোটেইখিনি একেলগে ইন্টিগ্ৰেট কৰি কি প্ৰমোট কৰিবলৈ বিচাৰে, conservation um, and sustainable use of resources in an equitable way. আৰু এই এপ্ৰ'চটোৱে এইটোও গণ্য কৰে যে ডেভেলপমেণ্ট বিকাশ হ'ব লাগে within the limits of ecosystems so that ecological balance যাতে ecological balance to maintain হৈ থাকে. The ecosystem approach seeks to identify ecosystem components. Ecosystem approach কি কৰিবলৈ বিচাৰে? It seeks to identify ecosystem components, analyze their functions and recommend alternative uses based on their functional significance. It helps in maintaining harmony between human activity and natural systems. The major characteristics of this approach are the main characteristics. Main characteristics কি হৈছে? Diversity, dynamism, decentralization, decisiveness. So I think 4D, right? 4D. That's a diversity, dynamism, decentralization, and decisiveness. Okay. However, this approach faces several challenges. Several challenges um, face কৰে এইটো সন্মুখীন হয় এই এপ্ৰ'চটোৱে. For instance, let's go through one by one. Lack of proper ecosystem inventory and scientific data. This approach faces several challenges face করে. Lack of proper ecosystem inventory and scientific data. Okay. Then development needs, conflicts between development needs and conservation goals. Overexploitation of natural resources. Okay. Weak institutional coordination, limited community awareness and participation. Okay. Rapid industrialization, urbanization, pollution. This further weakens ecosystem resilience and make management difficult. Thus, the ecosystem approach, thus the ecosystem approach provides a holistic framework. Thus, the ecosystem approach. The ecosystem approach provides a holistic framework for sustainable development. Thus, the ecosystem approach provides a holistic framework for sustainable development by linking conservation, resource use, and human welfare through its implementation. Though its implementation requires strong institutions and ecological awareness. Rapid industrialization, urbanization, and pollution further weaken ecosystem resilience and make management difficult. Thus, the ecosystem approach provides a holistic framework for sustainable development by linking conservation, resource, though its implementation requires strong institutional and intellectual. Now, let's come to the different another approach to the study of sustainable development. That is multidimensional approach. Multidimensional approach to the study of sustainable development. What it is, let's go through it. A multidimensional approach to the study of sustainable development deals with the heterogeneous environmental and development issues and attempts to calculate the intangibles in nature without a common denominator like money. Okay, it recognizes that any development যেকোনো বিকাশে মানে কি হয় what which distributes which disturbs a local ecosystem may adversely affect regions across geographical and political boundaries. Thus, it is an important operational tool for the study of environmentally sound. Thus, it is an important operational tool for the study of environmentally sound and sustainable development (ESSD). The policy orientation in this approach is based on the level transfer mechanism. The policy orientation is based on the approach of this level transfer mechanism, which helps to check environmental impact and anticipate measures for preventing socioeconomic crisis. Major approaches associated with it are so here you can see there are also approaches within this again multidimensional approach. Studying the number one here, it is the studying the economic bottom line. Economic bottom line to study কৰিব লাগিব. And it examines the conventional policy profit model to business, industry, agribusiness, and aquaculture. Okay. Next is the corporate environmental responsibility. Promotes corporate environmental responsibility. Corporate environmental responsibility promotes eco-efficiency, environmental management, ISO 14000 EIA, and ecological footprint studies. What is producer responsibility? Producer responsibility, and it includes environmental monitoring, industrial ecology, and product stewardship. Okay. Fourth is the precautionary principle. What is the precautionary principle? Precautionary principle is the principle that encourages clean up technologies, carbon credits, and non-polluting systems. Eco design. Eco design supports eco building, biofuels, green machines, and organic agriculture. Gandhian Gram Swarajya advocates local self-sufficiency based on local resources and environmental stewardship. Okay. This is a multidimensional approach, integrates economic, social, environmental, and institutional concepts. Thus, multidimensional approach, what it does is it integrates economic, social, environmental, and institutional concerns. Okay, and provides a comprehensive framework for balancing development with ecological sustainability.